Good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ. Today, we discuss the devastating floods that have gripped southern China, wreaking havoc across several provinces. Torrential rains poured relentlessly, inundating regions like Hunan, Jiangxi, Fujian, Guangxi, and Guizhou. In Changsha, Hunan province, within just 1 hour, rainfall equivalent to filling 54 West Lakes was recorded. Water levels in some areas rose to an adult's neck, while other regions reported their worst floods in decades. In Guilin and Guangxi, over 180,000 people were affected as water levels surged alarmingly due to continuous rain and unannounced flood discharges from upstream dams. Entire urban areas were submerged as rivers overflowed and villages turned into vast lakes overnight. Videos showed homes, farms, and lives swept away by floodwaters that rose with terrifying speed, at times climbing 4 to 5 meters within minutes. Historical sites and cultural relics, some over 700 years old, were irreparably damaged. For instance, the ancient Hantou Bridge from the Yuan dynasty and statues of the poet Li Bai in Sichuan were submerged. These floods, however, were not solely caused by heavy rain. The unannounced and poorly managed discharges from dams have accelerated the catastrophe. Local farmers, who lost tens of thousands of livestock within minutes, blame the simultaneous opening of floodgates without warning. Tragically, such government-driven flood discharges have been a recurring issue. Last year, floods in Henan province were similarly exacerbated when water was deliberately redirected from politically significant areas to protect government interests. Critics argue these disasters are political floods, prioritizing infrastructure projects over the lives of ordinary citizens. The Three Gorges Dam, a colossal structure on the Yangtze River, exemplifies this crisis. Billed as a flood control marvel when construction began in 1994, it has instead intensified downstream flooding due to sediment accumulation and mismanagement. The dam has trapped 1.8 billion tons of sediment over the years, leading to ecological and infrastructural challenges. Experts have repeatedly warned that sediment buildup could clog Chongqing's ports, reduce flood storage capacity, and increase the risk of dam failure. A collapse would unleash a massive tsunami-like wave, causing untold devastation downstream. Meanwhile, reports of dam deformation, leaks, and landslides around the reservoir area raise concerns about the structure's stability. Built in an earthquake-prone region, the dam's structural integrity has been questioned repeatedly. Heavy rains upstream have overwhelmed the reservoir, forcing emergency water discharges, which exacerbate flooding in downstream cities like Wuhan and Shanghai. The delicate balance of maintaining a safe water level has turned the dam into a ticking time bomb. Despite these warnings, the Chinese government continues to downplay the risks, often suppressing casualty numbers and silencing critics. With over 94,000 aging dams across the country, many are no longer effective at managing floods or generating power. Experts argue that China's reliance on large-scale dam projects has disrupted natural water systems, exacerbating the frequency and intensity of floods. As we witness these unprecedented disasters, it is crucial to ask, are we seeing the consequences of unsustainable development, or is this merely the beginning of an even greater crisis? The floods have left millions of people homeless, destroyed livelihoods, and endangered China's cultural and environmental heritage. Let us reflect and pray for those affected by these calamities, while also urging for accountability and sustainable solutions to prevent further disasters.